So guys, my boy is Banjo out. It's been 18 hours. And, this is enough time to kind of give my initial thoughts on this character. So let's just go through all this stuff. First thing, I think the most important thing for a lot of characters is their basic movement. To me, I feel like it's very important to understand if I look at characters' movement and how their movement and traits work before anything else. Because a lot of my like or dislike for a character is based on just how they feel running around. So Banjo has one of the worst dashes in the game, but one of the fastest runs. Which means this is really fast, but this, which is the main form movement for a lot of characters, is very slow, so that's unfortunate. His airspeed is also garbage. I think he's like bottom 10 airspeed, and I think his air excel is also pretty bad. He is a faster faller character, around the top 20 fast fallers. He is the same weight as Snake and Rob. He also has multiple jumps, of course. He is not a short character, but I think he's below the average height, which is pretty nice for avoiding like a lot of characters rising arrows, and even just generally space stuff. And anything else I forgot? No, that's it for his movement. So overall, his movement is pretty poor, which is unfortunate. He also has very low double jumps, triple jumps. Even his full up is pretty low, so that's very bad, I'd say. Now, his best moves are probably his B moves. Let's talk about those first. His B moves are actually insane. This grenade is absurd. You can, so one of the tricks you do with this move, which is very important, is Z picking it up. So for me, it's L actually, but you use your grab button when you're next to the grenade to pick it up. And what you can do is you can pull the grenade out in the air, drift towards it, and pick it up like that instantly. So it's actually a very good option because you can combo off the grenade, like you can pick it up and run towards it, and then I messed it up. So run towards someone, shield, and then like combo off it. I should put the projectile guy out. The grenade is set knockback, which is very nice. Well, not set knockback, but it's very close set knockback. It doesn't really kill, does good damage. You can combo off it at pretty much any percent. If it hits someone, it's just going to explode. When you throw it, it flies pretty far. You can jump with it and bounce. And because the grenade doesn't actually fly that far when you do down B, it's hard for the opponent to pick it up and use it against you. And the grenade doesn't hurt Banjo like this. It only hurts... Oh wait, never mind, it does. Oops. But yeah, so the grenade can hurt both Banjo and his opponent, but if you like... Oh my god, I suck now. If you do like this, it still hurts Banjo, because it bounces off the ground, it won't explode. So keep that in mind, that grenade hurts you and your opponent. And that can be very bad if you like pull out a grenade and get hit, because then you get hit into the grenade explosion and can be comboed off that, which is very painful. But yeah, overall, you can use platforms to kind of move this and move around. You can shoot this move off stage to edge guard. You can use this for ledge trapping. You can just do a lot of things with this move. And it's honestly a really great move for zoning people out. It stops forward approaches, it forces jump-ins, it pressures shields very well. The damage on it alone is actually pretty nice, doing like 11 damage or like 14 if you toss it at someone with that. You can also do this in dash attack, which I kind of like doing. You do like this, and you can throw at people. So it lets you kind of pressure that mid-range area, and then have the follow projectile going. Next up, this move is also amazing. It's neutral B. Also, I should mention actually before I finish, you can B reverse this move, of course, and also it stalls in the air a bit. So if you look at, see how it stalls in the air the first time, but if you use it any time after the first, you can no longer stall in the air with it before touching the ground. But yeah, so neutral B, really annoying move. It arcs very low. Full up neutral B is very nice. Also short up's pretty good though. But especially full up neutral B is very obnoxious. You can combo off this. It does okay damage. And I really think you're gonna use this move at the ranges where the grenade toss isn't pressuring people, but you don't wanna set up a grenade. It can be obnoxious for ledge trapping, edge guarding, platform bounces are annoying. And I think this is the main version you use of it. The damage is okay, but like getting like 3 of these in a stock is gonna be about 15, 16 damage. And that adds up very fast, especially because Banjo doesn't have too much trouble killing overall, I think. You can hold it and get this version out and shoot it like it's a gun. And I think this is pretty bad. The range isn't that good. It doesn't have a big hitbox either. The projectiles come out decently fast, but it's very easy to just jump over Banjo. And he's very slow when he does this, so he can't run away from people that well. And of course, his jump height isn't that great, so it's like, he has trouble covering a lot of approaches or rush down when he's using this. It does have some knockback though, so you can pop people up and get combos off of it, like boom, boom. So that's pretty cool, and you can even do something like this. And if you do it well, you get combos. Note you can press R, well, for me, it's R because that's my shield button. 2, cancel this move immediately. So, like, there's, like, no cancel time, see? So that's very nice. You can use it as a bait. Just kind of poke someone out and go, you're approaching me? Nah, bait. Punch you. Next up is side B is an absurd move. It only has 5 pieces of stock, and there's a good reason for that. It's insane. It goes very far. It doesn't come out that fast, but it's actually faster than you think at, like, frame 18, which is, like, the start of a slower smash. This move is especially obnoxious on Wi-Fi, and I'm not sure if it's as good offline. But, like, someone whiffs anything in front of you and your side being already, you're just going to hit him. It kills pretty early, actually. It does high damage. It punches through any attack in the game. It, like, sometimes gets stalled in, like, hitboxes, but it will just keep going until it finishes. The end lag of this move actually isn't that high. Like, if you get, like, someone at the end of this move, like, do like this, it's kind of hard to punish this. And slower characters can't really punish this even if it crosses up that block. So that's really good. For recovering, it's amazing, obviously, because it's pure invincible. You bounce off the ledge like that and just grab it immediately, and if you do it even farther away. That happens very low end lag. But I'm trying to space so I just snap to the ledge. Oops, I'm out of uses. 5 uses means you gotta be careful with this. If you have no uses of this stuff, a lot of his scare factor neutral and off stage is gone. But see, it snaps to the ledge immediately, so that's really good. And I'm not sure if you can 2-frame this, but assuming you can't, that's just, you gotta deal with it. Have fun dealing with that. So actually, speaking of that, let's talk about his recovery now, because his recovery is amazing. He has lots of mix-ups. He has multiple jumps. He has up B, which he can charge slightly. The hitbox is like a spring hitbox in the up B, so that's pretty cool. He can act out his up B with air dodges, double jumps, whatever he wants. A cool little trick he can do is that, where he picks the grenade up, and then he can reset his air dodge as recovery. So like, you can basically recover from anywhere if you use your grenade right. Like, you're down here, grenade, pick it up with the grab button, this. I'm not the best at it, of course, as you can see, but you can loop that over and over. So I think edgeguarding this character is going to be very hard, if not impossible, when they're playing it right, with multiple jumps, using like back air and air and whatever to be aggressive sometimes. He does a okay air dodge, not bad. So that's going to be helpful for him too. And honestly, when he's off stage, I think if they're just trying to 2-frame him, because you can 2-frame his up B, and I think this is one weakness in recovering, is if he's recovering from below, you can 2-frame his up B pretty easily. So he's going to want to recover from the side or high up a lot. And if you can force low recoveries, you can either go for spikes quickly, although I think up B may have invincibility frames. Let me see. I swear it has invincibility frames. Yes, it does. So you have to hit him before up B comes out, or afterwards, but still. He's vulnerable and he's doing that. But otherwise, good luck with that. He's also heavy, like I mentioned, so that's another thing. It's hard to even send him off in positions where you can, like, edge guard him and kill him early because he's going to survive for so long due to his weight. And then for landing, once again, due to his multiple jumps, due to down B stalls, B versus side B, B versus down B versus acting out up B, his downer having a pretty big hitbox and lingering pretty long, being great for challenge people kind of overextending or lacking disjoints. I think keeping him in the air is very difficult, so that's another really nice property of this character. So honestly, like, good luck keeping him disadvantaged overall. He is kind of combo food though. And then when he's at the ledge, he has a really good mix-up with that, right? So he actually can't get on stage with ledge drop, double jump. So he can't do it no matter what. And that's really bad. You have to use both your jumps, which is very slow. You can do that, but still, it's not that good. However, he does have a really good mix-up with the ledge with this. Ledge drop. Oh my god, I suck. Oh, I can't do this. So you can do that and grab ledge. And it's hard to deal with it. You have to like pick the grenade up. But if you block the grenade, he basically has time to freely just jump on stage and pressure you. If you back off, he can grab it and throw it at you. If it hits you, that's awful for you. And back up off his ability just do ledge jump and then jump multiple times to kind of mix you up and all these landing options he had before. Also, he has this. Well, actually, let's do this. But so that's another really good option, right? Because you can't challenge that. If he's gonna do that, you block it or like jump over it. Then he just gets on stage for free if you're expecting that too much. So overall, just good luck keeping him in any disadvantage state. That is such a good trait to have, honestly. That is a top tier set of options in disadvantage, to be honest. Next up, his ground moves. So his ground moves are all anywhere from okay to good. His forward two comes out kind of slow, but has good range with the tipper. All of Kazui's hitboxes are disjoints. So like all of this Kazooie range is a disjoint. And you know how he steps forward if you mash this? That's kind of, I guess it's kind of useful. Doesn't really kill. Doesn't really have the best angles for edge guarding, but it's just a decent annoying poke. You can angle up and down, so you got like 2 frame with this. Down tilt, lingers pretty long, comes out pretty slow. He does low profile during the move. He low profiles during the move. And it goes really far actually. And you can 2 frame with this, so like some characters just get 2 frame for free by this. And the angle is amazing for edge guarding. You send someone off with that angle at like decent percents, and you can very easily set up edge guards with his grenades, his neutral B, run a fair, nair. So this move I think is really good in the right situations. But you're not gonna use this in neutral. It's more of a ledge trap tool and a 2 frame tool, or maybe even a whiff punish tool when someone's just overextending versus him. His up tilt is mini snake up tilt. It doesn't really hit below behind him as you see. Even in front of him, the hitbox isn't that great. Basically just is above him. It can kill, it does good damage. The start's pretty good, the end lag is basically non-existent. Overall, I think it's a good move. It's usually when someone's above you, nothing really special about it as far as I can tell. I think his smashes are amazing. This move comes out frame 13. Hitbox is okay, but it kills very early. End lag isn't that high on it. And overall, it's a pretty scary move to deal with, especially at the ledge or in the corner. You want to like roll behind him and he might just down smash you and kill you. His forward smash, it arcs. It comes out frame at 19, I think. Very high damage output, very high kill power. End lag isn't that high on it, although I'm sure if you block, you can punish pretty easily. And overall, you have to be kind of ready for this move. Otherwise, you might just get sniped and die at very absurd percents. It catches ledge jump pretty easily because of its arcing properties. And I think overall, it's just a very good smash. Like, all the smashes are good. And then his up smash is his best I showed option. Comes out frame 9. Hitboxes on are very small, but does good damage out once again. It kills pretty early. You notice this character has no trouble killing overall. It does have a small hitbox, so like someone has to be on top of him. So the thing with this character, you have to kind of shield things in like your opponent's face to get punishes. And even a frame 9 out shield isn't that fast, so his out shield is kind of weak. That sound dies. And Kazooie's hitbox is pretty big above him, so it's nice. And of course it lingers because it's multi-hit, spinning for a while, so that's good. His grab game is okay. His grab range is decent. I think it's a 7 frame grab. But it's like a decent grab. You can combo off this by doing something like this, knowing someone's going to pop out at a certain time at lower percents and get free aerials. And then at higher percents, like 150 plus, you should get like this into down smash pretty easily, unless your opponent is really good at mashing. So that's nice, right? You do like this, dead. And then his back throw is also a kill throw. So overall his throw game's good. His up throw can set up for juggles against slower characters, such as say Piranha Plant in the air. So like do like this and just chase people with up airs, and that can be really good against some characters. And then his forward throw, I don't know what the use of that is. I guess you just pop them up and there you go. You could like throw them into a grenade, actually, which wouldn't be bad. But whatever. His dash attack isn't that impressive either, I should mention. You can combo late hit into like forward tilt or forward depending on the percents. It's probably decently good on block when you get late hit as well. And the early hit can kill. But my issue with the move is it comes out slow. Hitbox isn't that great. And it doesn't cross up shields ever. Like when I was playing this character, I could never cross up someone's shield with dash attack. I should also mention actually, down tilt crosses up someone's shield. And if you do this to the ledge with down tilt, it kind of pushes back. But yeah, so dash attack. I guess because you have side B and that's just a better dash attack. His dash attack is whack. But I can see it being good to like chase people if you know you can land a late hit. Or if you know someone's going to like DI in. And you land a killing hit at like 120-ish. Because it kills off the top, right? Or the angle is good for killing off the top. So if someone's DIing in like trying to run at you, they might just die absurdly early. And then finally, let's talk about the worst part of this character's gameplay. And that's his aerials. I think his aerials are just bad, quite frankly. They all have a lot of landing lag. Like, they all have a lot of landing lag, right? They all have slow start as well, with Nair being the fastest at frame 9, I think. I think back air is like frame 10. And I should mention back air, the hitbox starts below him first, and then like above him. So it's hard to catch people jumping above him, because he lacks grounded out there, as you noticed. Like, up tilt doesn't hit that well. Angled forward tilt doesn't recover, like, a certain blind spot. And then, like, back air starts kind of below him first, so the upper hitbox of it comes at frame 11, I think, something like that. Forward air is a frame 16 move, which, if it hits, it's powerful. It has a little bit of disjoint. its landing leg isn't that awful, but still punishable on block and whiff. And like overall, you're gonna combo with this move or use it when someone's in a really bad spot. But you can't really stop any real disjoints with this move due to its lack of speed, Banjo's lack of speed, and its lack of range. But it's just very powerful. Be a back air, some disjoint, but not too much range, not too much damage, with no kill power. So hitting someone with back air isn't that scary. Neutral air is, It doesn't auto cancel out a short hop, which is really annoying because at least these other aerials do that. So it's like you can do like rising aerials and auto cancel easily, but not with neutral air. But it doesn't do much damage. You can't really follow up on it, so people compare it to Ivysaur's neutral air, and I don't get why. It has a lot of end lag. Knockback aim isn't good for following up. You can do this though. You can drag someone down with neutral air, and sometimes they'll fall out, and sometimes they won't. So that's actually really good. Like that. You can also do drag down back air and drag down neutral air into combos at higher percents, I think. But it's not like the best thing. It's just a cool little trick you have. And then finally, up air. It has a pretty nice hitbox, and people fall out of it sometimes like that. Like these side hitboxes tend to not confirm into the main hitbox that well. Like even like this, and that worked. But the damage on it's kind of low. You can combo off of this move like 7%, but I think that this character's poor double and triple jumps and lacking airspeed and just regular jump heights in general. I think he has a lot of trouble getting big combos off of it. I think he has trouble looping up airs. Like some characters like Game Watch can up air over and over and just keep chasing with up airs. But Banjo can't really do that with his up air. So he gets like a couple up airs at max, and then that's it, you're out of the situation. So, but the fact that it's not much damage, people can fall out of it, it won't kill. It's overall not a scary move, and all the hitboxes are nice. It just completes the cycle of all of his aerials are kind of not that great in my opinion. They're all situational. And then his downer is great if someone's challenging when you're landing. I think I mentioned this before, but otherwise, it wasn't gonna do. It can spike actually. The starting hitbox does spike. So if you get that, that's cool. And I believe the spike is decently powerful. But if you land on someone, you might as well just land like a forward air or a neutral air or really anything else. And yeah, overall I think Banjo is a good character. I don't think he's a stellar character. I expect him to be somewhat relevant to tournament meta. I think he's scary to fight because he has really annoying zoning, and he has very good kill power. His damage output's a little bit lacking, but that's fine. I think if you like Duck Hunt or Snake, you'll love this character because I think he's gonna be more of a trap setup, bait and punish type zoner, and not so much a spam projectiles and spam big hitboxes type zoner. And I think you can actually play more like a grappler / brawler, using his dash attack, using his grab, using his tilts, and using like falling back air and air to set things up. So we'll see. That's one thing that's cool about him is he's very versatile. And because he's so hard to kill, he's going to be very obnoxious. Like, you're never going to feel like you're really beating Banjo because he's hard to kill and he can kill you pretty early. And side B is a thing. And we'll just see how far people push him, but I do know he's going to be pushed to a pretty good extent in tournaments. So guys, until then, peace out.